On this episode of the Treehouse, we'll see if Erick can take on the challenge of Wii bowling. Stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to the Treehouse. It's a show with fun games, fun guests, and fun consequences. Today, I am joined by Erick, and he is the head of the Huntington Esports Club, which actually just started this year. Erick, good to see you. Glad you're on the show. So today, what we're going to be doing is playing a round of Wii bowling, which I'm sure you're familiar with the Wii, right?
Oh, yes.
Did you have a Wii for a long time? Do you still have a Wii?
I have the Wii U, and I have the Switch.
Okay, so we're playing on the Wii U today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lose. We're playing a game of Wii bowling, and here's the big twist, the big consequence. If you lose, you have to drink a disgusting smoothie at the end.
Delicious.
And yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm terrified right now. And you're literally the head of the Esports Club, so the chances of me winning this game are slim. So you ready? You want to get started?
All right, let's go.
I'm just going to fire a couple of questions at you as we go. I'm up first. This is not good for me. Also, I'm not left-handed, and this me is definitely left-handed. But, so what's your role as the head of the Esports Club? What does that entail?
Right. So I'm the sponsor, the staff sponsor of the HU Esports Club. I kind of take care of the logistics of managing the club, recruiting players, handling communication with the league, and making sure that we've got a place to play and stuff to play on.
And I just started off with a spare. So, I mean, I don't want to say this is an audition for me to be on the team. Mm-hmm. This is a bit of a tryout, but how do I look so far? Do you think I could?
Well, if we ever do competitive bowling, I'll hit you up, okay?
If Wii Sports bowling ever becomes a part of the esports repertoire, you know where to find me. You know where to find me.
Off to a better start than me, it looks like. Let's see if I can get this right.
There you go. Not bad. No, you get a strike right away. Okay, good. I got really scared there for a second. So yeah, you handle the logistics, you get it going. Is there a coach? Is that kind of what your role is? How does that work?
I wouldn't say necessarily we have a coach. I'm not going to be able to provide a lot of strategy or practice tips to the students. I'm more sort of a sponsor, liaison between the students and the administration. So I kind of am an advocate more than anything.
Okay, all right, sweet. So you're just there to help them out, keep them going,
Yep.
kind of be an administrative almost for the team. I almost had a strike. I don't know if you saw that.
It's pretty close.
I was pretty dang close. I'm pretty upset about it. Pretty sad about it. So tell me a little bit about what inspired you? What made you want to help start this club? How did that get started?
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't necessarily call it inspiration.
Okay.
More than opportunity. There you go, strike. One day, Russ Deggets walked into our office and said, I've been asked to find out how we create an esports team. Does anybody want to be involved? And I stood up and put my hand up and said, I do.
Wow, you were ready right out of the gate.
Well, I was foolish right out of the gate.
There you go. Well, hey, it worked out. It worked out really well. You guys are off to a good start, I hear. That's the rumor. A pretty good start. I've heard you guys are doing pretty well, especially for the first year.
Well, yeah, I think putting it in perspective, we've made it to all of our games. We haven't been disqualified. We haven't been forfeit. So,
hey,
yeah, I'd say it's pretty good.
For year one, that's a great start, in my opinion. Actually, Zachariah Lale, which, do you know him on the team?
Yes.
Yes, isn't he the team captain?
He is. We had the first meeting of the season. I said, it's going to be easier when we have to communicate with the other team if I've got a captain that I can work with. And I just let the team choose who they wanted to, and he was nominated. And so I kind of go to him when we have to communicate with the other team during the match and work out issues.
Very good. He's my roommate, which is why I asked. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know that he had this position of team captain until yesterday. And I was like, what? Dude, you never told me that you were the literal team captain. And I also didn't know he had that epic of gaming skills. I knew he did from time to time, but yeah, I don't know, it surprised me. So obviously esports is new here. So were there any challenges, like to get it off the ground? Was there anything that was tough?
Certainly there were fewer challenges than I think I had originally anticipated. Pretty early on, we were able to find a space on campus that we could meet. We had funds available for us to purchase computer equipment. We started buying furniture and things like that. If anything, the biggest challenge I had to sort of overcome was I had to unlock every single character in Smash Brothers single-handedly.
Wait, on your own? You had to spend your own time?
Pretty much, because we had we hit week 1. I still hadn't unlocked all the characters, and I had to make sure that was ready by
that's a
our
heavy
first
load.
match. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
That's a heavy load of responsibility.
Out of all the things, it was about as easy as that strike was.
Yeah, I'm done. This means I have to drink that. You thought it sounded good. You thought it sounded like salsa. Mm-hmm. I almost got sick when I smelled it earlier. This is not going to be good for me. This is absolutely terrifying. I need to get a strike. I was getting strikes earlier. I don't want to give myself away, but I was practicing in advance, and it didn't work. It did not work out for me. I'm not doing well.
It's not over yet.
You do not want me on your team. It would be a mistake. Okay, here we go. Spare. At least get a spare.
There you go.
Nice spare.
I'm still way behind. Anyway, so how have the two teams been doing? That's what I want to know.
Well, this is week 5 for us. We are 1-3 with the Smash team. So we had a week 1 win against Defiance, and we've had 3 straight weeks of losses. But we've also faced.
If you just.
There we go.
There it went.
Just pop it up there.
Worked. Yeah.
That might work out for me.
Ooh.
Not so much.
Kind of got robbed.
But then
a
we've
little
had
bit.
3 straight weeks where we've played the best teams in the league in Smash.
All right, I was gonna say you're playing Smash right now. So do the seasons work? The seasons work by game, right?
They do. They are sort of concurrent. We do them at the same time. So they just have different times that we compete on Saturdays, but they run,
There you go.
at the same weeks.
We've concluded our game of Wii Bowling,
Okay.
and I have lost bad. So coming up after the break, I am going to be eating this mystery smoothie.
The first time I was approached about starting an esports program, I had one of the senior leaders in the university. They walked into the office and they said this was something that they were being asked to explore, that they didn't know anything about it. I was very excited to talk about all the different kinds of games that we could do, and then I was hit in the face by some faculty that said, wait, are we playing shooter games? I don't see them shooting guns at each other and killing each other. Students that participate in esports get a chance to show off their skills, get a chance to build relationships, get a chance to flex some leadership abilities as a part of that. We're planning on competing in at least 17 games for our first season across 2 titles. There are careers that are coming up for esports that may have not existed 10 years ago, and we don't know what kinds of possibilities are going to exist 10 years from now.
Welcome back to the Treehouse. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Not me though, because now I have to try to drink this absolutely disgusting smoothie. And I'm not looking forward to it at all. But while I do that, Chris, what I'd like you to do is try to list all of the components of the PCs that you use in the club.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Oh,
okay.
easy.
Well,
There we go.
you have fun with your easy
Is it better if I do
thing
it faster or slow?
while I die over here. Do it
Well,
however you
start with
want.
the power supply, and the power supply connects to the motherboard, and the motherboard connects to the RAM, which connects to the processor, and
Sure.
the video card, and those are all cooled by fans inside a computer case, and you have a computer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so spicy. That's really interesting stuff. Woo. Is that all the parts?
That's pretty much it.
Oh man. Whew, I'm gonna be dealing with that later for a long time. Holy cow. Well, Chris, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for watching this episode of the Treehouse. Thanks for coming. And make sure you tune in to Huntington Esports Twitch channel to catch the next time they compete. But before we go, only a small percentage of you that actually watch this show are subscribed. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We need more viewers, and I'll see you next time on the Treehouse.